I wrote a letter to my friend. I wrote a letter to my friend. My annual spending. My annual spending. We should be better. We should be better. He usually takes a nap after lunch. He usually takes a nap after lunch. Mary's favorite color is blue. Mary's favorite color is blue. My sister is an acrobat. My sister is an acrobat. I could smell the delicious aroma of the food. I could smell the delicious aroma of the food. They went to a comedy show last night. They went to a comedy show last night. They said they want to go on vacation. They said they want to go on vacation. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Be comfortable. Be comfortable. What will you do this summer? What will you do this summer? He will retire when he turns 70. He will retire when he turns 70. Can't he read every day? Can't he read every day? We can publish in one afternoon. We can publish in one afternoon. Were you watching TV all day before realizing you had a lot of work to do? Were you watching TV all day before realizing you had a lot of work to do? It brought back our milk from 3 weeks ago. It brought back our milk from 3 weeks ago. Despite being a small car, the interior is surprisingly spacious. Despite being a small car, the interior is surprisingly spacious. The champion was very tired. The champion was very tired. My parents were receptionists. My parents were receptionists. Could you add some more sugar to my tea? Could you add some more sugar to my tea? May have been a warrior before. May have been a warrior before. It seems common sense that fewer people will mean lower carbon emissions. It seems common sense that fewer people will mean lower carbon emissions. How much does a slice of pizza cost? How much does a slice of pizza cost? Do you have plans for next weekend? Do you have plans for next weekend? Can I catch? Can I catch? We are change. We are change. Coffee brewed by the barista. Coffee brewed by the barista. I believe hard work is more valuable than natural talent. I believe hard work is more valuable than natural talent. It's nice to receive gifts. It's nice to receive gifts. Is her stepfather a poet? Is her stepfather a poet? This dress is cheap. This dress is cheap. We must work together to achieve our goals. We must work together to achieve our goals. Have I been hit often? Have I been hit often? Was your mother a fighter? Was your mother a fighter? She likes to dance at parties. She likes to dance at parties. Can I lie down at sunrise? Can I lie down at sunrise? He hates noisy places. He hates noisy places. What a delicious dessert. What a delicious dessert. Continuously. Continuously. Not trades after 3 hours. Not trades after 3 hours. It shouldn't get cold after 3 years. It shouldn't get cold after 3 years. He hopes to pass the driver's license test on the first try. He hopes to pass the driver's license test on the first try. I am sad. The doorbell rings. I am sad. The doorbell rings. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Why did you go to school? Why did you go to school? Could not develop occasionally. Could not develop occasionally. There are 6 houses on the street. There are 6 houses on the street. Can we set up a meeting to discuss the progress of the project? Can we set up a meeting to discuss the progress of the project? Calm down. Calm down. He wants to learn to play the piano. He wants to learn to play the piano. Traffic during rush hours is worse than during off-peak hours. Traffic during rush hours is worse than during off-peak hours. His sisters are missionaries. His sisters are missionaries. How much is this bottle of water? How much is this bottle of water? Suspects. Suspects. Lately. Lately. I wish I had more motivation to exercise regularly. I wish I had more motivation to exercise regularly. They did not notice at 4 p.m. the previous evening. They did not notice at 4 p.m. the previous evening. The toaster burned my bread. The toaster burned my bread. I am not available. I am not available. Will not result. Will not result. The room was cleaned by the maid. The room was cleaned by the maid. I want to have pizza for dinner. I want to have pizza for dinner. Wouldn't I be a manager in 4 weeks? Wouldn't I be a manager in 4 weeks? I've been working on my presentation for hours. I've been working on my presentation for hours. I don't notice anything special about the case here. I don't notice anything special about the case here. Who will clean? Who will clean? Point out. Point out. He creates. He creates. He uses a computer for work. He uses a computer for work. Would I always agree? Would I always agree? Some things are easy to forget. Some things are easy to forget. Announces every day. Announces every day. This is the restaurant where we had our first date. This is the restaurant where we had our first date. Friend stewardess. Friend stewardess. Will it not work? Will it not work? He always wears a hat in the sun. He always wears a hat in the sun. He studied Spanish for 3 years. He studied Spanish for 3 years. Loses often. Loses often. John, shall we go to the canteen and have something to eat? John, shall we go to the canteen and have something to eat? Didn't we answer? Didn't we answer? To trust. To trust. The boy with glasses is the class president. The boy with glasses is the class president. I didn't want to embarrass you. I didn't want to embarrass you. He likes to go to the gym to exercise. He likes to go to the gym to exercise. I found my wallet. I found my wallet. He is a successful entrepreneur and has founded several companies. He is a successful entrepreneur and has founded several companies. They traveled to many countries. They traveled to many countries. Could you please repeat the question? Could you please repeat the question? Watched a movie over the weekend. Watched a movie over the weekend. I work as an administrator. I work as an administrator. After 4 minutes they should be put on. After 4 minutes they should be put on. Can it make cream? Can it make cream? Despite all the negativities, he did not lose his motivation. Despite all the negativities, he did not lose his motivation. Yes, we have several sweets. Yes, we have several sweets. The manager had employees attend a conference. The manager had employees attend a conference. They went on vacation to Hawaii. They went on vacation to Hawaii. Shall I make you a latte or cappuccino? Shall I make you a latte or cappuccino? We're going to the movies tonight. We're going to the movies tonight. My mother left my father again and came home a little earlier than I expected. My mother left my father again and came home a little earlier than I expected. Pursuit of happiness. Pursuit of happiness. We often go to the park. We often go to the park. I am diabetic. I am diabetic. We will watch the sunset together. We will watch the sunset together. I wanted to dive into the pool. I wanted to dive into the pool. Shouldn't you be spying after an evening? Shouldn't you be spying after an evening? Once a day. Once a day. He will start a new job in October. He will start a new job in October. The book was borrowed from the library. The book was borrowed from the library. What I did. What I did. Tickets are already sold out. Tickets are already sold out. I can't touch my nose with my elbow. I can't touch my nose with my elbow. I'm taking them all. I'm taking them all. Get well soon. Get well soon. Do we need to do anything? Do we need to do anything? The cat sitting at the table is naughty. The cat sitting at the table is naughty. You are not a monthly nurse. You are not a monthly nurse. Doesn't he suspect? Doesn't he suspect? The team will improve their football skills. The team will improve their football skills. You can appreciate. You can appreciate. It should not be sent after 1 year. It should not be sent after 1 year. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. They want to learn to speak Spanish. They want to learn to speak Spanish. I have a doctor's appointment. I have a doctor's appointment. They were playing chess when they realized it was midnight. They were playing chess when they realized it was midnight. The bus was delayed due to traffic. The bus was delayed due to traffic. Construction workers will build a new bridge. Construction workers will build a new bridge. From where? From where? Is there enough food for everyone at the party? Is there enough food for everyone at the party? Our husband was a glazier. Our husband was a glazier. These are cute kitties. These are cute kitties. Your half-brother is a shoemaker. Your half-brother is a shoemaker. Also, don't forget to bring your ID to the conference. Also, don't forget to bring your ID to the conference. We attended a workshop to learn about sustainable living. We attended a workshop to learn about sustainable living. Was your friend a gardener? Was your friend a gardener? There is some sugar in the bowl. There is some sugar in the bowl. Thanks for the update. Thanks for the update. He will be a barber in 1 week. He will be a barber in 1 week. Let's do a team building activity to raise morale. Let's do a team building activity to raise morale. Can you lend me your car for the weekend? Can you lend me your car for the weekend? Can I get up often? Can I get up often? We listen to music. We listen to music. A driver was sleeping in the car. A driver was sleeping in the car. Shouldn't sink soon. Shouldn't sink soon. He did not practice speaking English and his fluency did not improve as a result. He did not practice speaking English and his fluency did not improve as a result. They usually go to the movies on weekends. They usually go to the movies on weekends. He was watering his plants in the garden. He was watering his plants in the garden. The road was closed to traffic due to construction. The road was closed to traffic due to construction. Do you need a license to drive a car? Do you need a license to drive a car? I was teaching English to foreign students. I was teaching English to foreign students. I can eat a whole pizza by myself. I can eat a whole pizza by myself. He had his passport renewed at the consulate. He had his passport renewed at the consulate. And we tried everything and nothing worked. And we tried everything and nothing worked. I will be living in Japan next year. I will be living in Japan next year. I had a really busy day today. I had a really busy day today. We watched a football match on TV. We watched a football match on TV. I played video games for an hour and then did my homework. I played video games for an hour and then did my homework. Can't I be a bricklayer soon? Can't I be a bricklayer soon? The company is about to launch a new product. The company is about to launch a new product. Firstly, I'm so excited I could jump out of my seat. I'm so excited I could jump out of my seat. It should stretch. It should stretch. I'm glad you feel better. I'm glad you feel better. Confusion matrix. Confusion matrix. Sometimes we watch movies at home. Sometimes we watch movies at home. The movie was funnier than I thought. The movie was funnier than I thought. They are producers. They are producers. Was your grandson an actor? Was your grandson an actor? You didn't clean it at noon. You didn't clean it at noon. Will he use it right away? Will he use it right away? I have to call my friend and invite him to the party. I have to call my friend and invite him to the party. What's the problem? What's the problem? Weekly streamer? Weekly streamer? Can't you understand soon? Can't you understand soon? I was finalizing. I was finalizing. I want to buy a new car. I want to buy a new car. Is my sister a filmmaker? Is my sister a filmmaker? Jenny is studying for her final exams. Jenny is studying for her final exams. They want to go skiing in winter. They want to go skiing in winter. Tony played guitar last year. Tony played guitar last year. I wouldn't be able to grow after 3 centuries. I wouldn't be able to grow after 3 centuries. I need to buy a new washing machine. I need to buy a new washing machine. I will come. I will come. I'll be at work at 8 in the morning. I'll be at work at 8 in the morning. Which museum do you like to go to? Which museum do you like to go to? Do they study English at school? Do they study English at school? Can you repeat please? Can you repeat please? Will I post sooner? Will I post sooner? Let me know the program of the movie. Let me know the program of the movie. Should not agree. Should not agree. Can I use my loyalty card for this purchase? Can I use my loyalty card for this purchase? Your cousins were oncologists. Your cousins were oncologists. Should not be fed. Should not be fed. Is your half-sister the conductor? Is your half-sister the conductor? Mary has some questions for you. Mary has some questions for you. To make a decision. To make a decision. The car could not go up the steep slope. The car could not go up the steep slope. I will be born. I will be born. We'll be sitting at this table for 2 hours when we finish our meal. We'll be sitting at this table for 2 hours when we finish our meal. Are they filmmakers every day? Are they filmmakers every day? Where do you live? Where do you live? You choose after 3 days. You choose after 3 days. Do you have $22? Do you have $22? I'm interviewing you. I'm interviewing you. How funny. How funny. Outside. Outside. Fill in the blanks with a word or phrase from the list. Fill in the blanks with a word or phrase from the list. Generous. Generous. I was not assumed in 5 seconds before. I was not assumed in 5 seconds before. He lived in 5 different countries. He lived in 5 different countries. You should be a waitress now. You should be a waitress now. We are not models every week. We are not models every week. Can I convince you at noon? Can I convince you at noon? May not run immediately. May not run immediately. Should we work overtime to meet the deadline? Should we work overtime to meet the deadline? What would you like to do? What would you like to do? My colleague is the stewardess. My colleague is the stewardess. Can't be an artist now? Can't be an artist now? If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. Have you blamed before? Have you blamed before? Size. Size. Whose cologne is this? Whose cologne is this? What is your favorite player? What is your favorite player? I'm filling out performance Excel. I'm filling out performance Excel. What is the effect? What is the effect? It was a lifesaver 4 centuries ago. It was a lifesaver 4 centuries ago. We watched a play in the theater. We watched a play in the theater. Did he not agree from time to time? Did he not agree from time to time? It may be necessary to call a plumber to fix the leak. It may be necessary to call a plumber to fix the leak. Is there a fragrance counter in the store? Is there a fragrance counter in the store? My father gave me the phone. My father gave me the phone. Can you help me find a quiet place to make a phone call? Can you help me find a quiet place to make a phone call? I have been working with him for the last 2 months. I have been working with him for the last 2 months. The team will be champion. The team will be champion. The company is looking for a new project manager. The company is looking for a new project manager. They rarely retire. They rarely retire. I'm writing an email to my boss. I'm writing an email to my boss. Cannot grow earlier. Cannot grow earlier. Are there mothers' maids? Are there mothers' maids? They had a swimming pool in their backyard. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. Immature. Immature. I had a light dinner and did not feel bloated as a result. I had a light dinner and did not feel bloated as a result. Was it always a step forward? Was it always a step forward? You can be the weekly philosopher. You can be the weekly philosopher. Bargain. Bargain. We should recycle our garbage to protect the environment. We should recycle our garbage to protect the environment. Formations. Formations. We have to clean the house before the guests arrive. We have to clean the house before the guests arrive. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Did they come often? Did they come often?